Fuel Renegades. It's free on the Steam store. Yeah, I've played it for a couple minutes just to make sure that like it's playable. Because it is an early access game, so there's that. There's definitely some polish that needs to happen to the game. Yeah, but it works. No bugs, nothing that crashed so far. I'm not one of those people that thinks that early access means I just get the game early. I know that early access means like they think it's playable, but it's still very much a work in progress. My opinion on it, at least. And it usually seems to be true. So, yeah, this is Fuel Renegades. Notice here, there's our ship there. It's so the game is like an F-Zero Wipeout type of game. Pretty simplistic so far. They've got boost pads. They've got like what appear to be like blockades. So like you run over this, this pad, and then like a block pops up to, slow down the people behind you. You can drift around corners, of course, and you get a boost gauge and use the boost, and typical hover racer type of game. So yeah, while we're sitting here on the main menu, you can see down here on the bottom left is the character selection. So let's go back to the beginning. So yeah, here's the first guy and his ship. So far, I haven't found any sort of guide or stats or anything like that. So I'm guessing that all the ships, control the same and have the same acceleration, and it's all down to, aesthetic, whatever your preference is. So I'm just going through them right now so you can see all the different ones. This one looks like what's her name's head from Autobots. Yeah, I don't remember her name. I like this one. I like the big, like, rough looking thing. This is neat. It's like a garbage truck thing. Even though it's got like pointy bits, there's not really much like collision in the game right now. Like you can run into other characters, but it doesn't seem to like do any actual damage or anything to them. So yeah, I'll play this one. I haven't played this ship before. Options are pretty simplistic. One thing I'll say is that you have to pick your character out on the main menu. If you click on play, it takes you to like the different styles of play. You can't pick your character from this screen. So, that's the way it works. Tutorial's pretty basic. How to accelerate, how to drift, how to, go over the boost pads, that sort of stuff. So it's not anything that I feel like, going through it would be a benefit to anybody watching. So yeah, I've just been going through the time attacks on each of the racetracks, trying to get, a feel for the racetracks. And then I figured I would do a Grand Prix or maybe a quick race. You see that it says network status ready, and that's because this game is multiplayer. Either local, which is, kind of obvious by the 4 different spots down here at the bottom of the screen, or online. Don't really know, for the online stuff, I don't really know how well that works. I'm sure once some of my friends get on and get the game downloaded, we'll try that out and see how it goes. So, yeah, when we go to the settings here, basically, do we want AI? How many AI do we want? And how many laps are we doing for the time trial? I'm just leaving everything on, it's time trial. You're not supposed to have to AI. So I'm leaving everything on the default settings. Yeah, so I already have done these 3. I have not done this one yet. So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races. So yeah, let's go right into race number 4. This screen, as you noticed, is way too quick to actually be able to read what the controls are. Boom. And that's the boost. Yellow pads are boost. The green pads, defying convention, are actually the blocking pads. So you go across the yellow pad and you have to tap the A button. One of my friends commented on this, so I'll just tell everybody on the stream here. It does appear to be controller only. Doesn't appear to be any keyboard controls. People in the forums were asking for it. I didn't see any stuff from the developers saying we're gonna do it or anything like that. As you can see, the green bar on the right hand side is the boost. It builds up very slowly normally, or if you do a slide or drift as it were, builds up a lot faster. If you knock into the sides, you do get a little thing on the screen like that. It doesn't seem to actually do anything. I haven't noticed any degradation in performance in my ship or anything like that. Aside from when I'm drifting or when I'm hitting the wall, like the actual act of hitting the wall. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about the game. I mean, it's fun enough. You can kind of snake it a little bit. It's not quite at the point where you can, snake on every straight. If you're not familiar with the term, snaking is a thing from Mario Kart where basically you abuse the mechanic of the drift and boost to be able to. Oh yeah, and you can't name your character or anything like that. So it seems to just give you a random name. Anyways, snaking is you abuse the drift boost on straights to get a boost in the straight. You can kind of do this in that if you're in a wide enough part of the track. Narrow sections, obviously not. So this thing is another thing that, obviously they need to work on. I finished the time trial. I can either restart the time trial or I can go back to the very beginning, the very start of the main menu, which is this. You have to start all over again. At least it keeps your, ship that you chose. So there's that at least. Let's try the next guy here. That looks kind of neat. Here, and time trial. And then Outlands. Yeah, so really quick, that just pops up. It's simple enough racing controls, so it's not like it's super needed, but still. Damn, could have gotten that. Nice. Yeah, so far no health bar or anything like that. The only progress sort of thing I've seen has been the booster recharging. Those green things, I can't really show them to you in time trial, just because if I run over it, you can just hear the thing activate behind me. Oh crap, I missed the last one. But essentially a red wall pops up, and if you hit that red wall, you get dramatically slowed. So yeah. Damn it. Not great at timing on these guys is it's touchy. Like you really have to hit that. You really have to hit that A button like as it pops up. Doesn't seem to, you know, like give you any more or less. You can also control after you finish the match for a little bit. It's weird. Yeah, and then back to the main menu, which is back to the title screen. So, oops. Oh well. I guess you get to see the first one. I meant to change my ship and map, but oh well. It does do the thing where you get a little boosty if you missed it. Get a little boosty if you hit the start at the exact right moment. I've only done it like once or twice. Go. And my whole boost. Yeah, like right about. Oh. Yeah, I missed that. So yeah, controls pretty. Pretty standard racing controls. So far, controller only. Right trigger is your acceleration. Left trigger is your brake / drift. I guess reverse too, although this game's pretty speed centric, so I don't know if you actually like would ever be in a situation where you would use a reverse, but hey, it's there, I guess. Yeah, you can see it's pretty fast-paced. You know, looks good. They did a good job with the visuals, at least. Switch over to base. Ooh, Demon's Rift. Yeah. You can also use the X button for drifting. One thing I like is the all of the cars have like a little. They've got like little animations on them for doing the drifting. They change. I think that's a really cool little feature. Livens it up a bit. And it does need to be livened up a little bit. I mean, I'm doing the time trial, so you know. Oh, ow. It's not like I expected it to have a ton of stuff in here, but at the same time, yeah. Use my boost, nice long straight, and get to the turn. Yeah, missed that one. And there's our boost. And there we go. Yeah, missed that one as well. Alright. So yeah, clearly need new practice. You can see the top speed when you're drifting, grinding, whatever you want to call it, is only like 218. So, you know, you do slow down to drift. But at the same time, like, you can get a pretty significant boost out of it. As we're seeing here. Last lap. Laps are pretty quick, so that part's nice. You know, usually like a minute or two. Don't forget to accelerate next time. What a jerk. Alright, No records for me. Yeah, and we're back at my preferred one. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get from quick race. Okay, so I can play like a quick race, probably against AI, or I can play a quick race online. We'll do an AI one first, just so people can see what it looks like. Bang. No, I hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, they've got these trail thing. I don't know. Ah! I guess that's kind of like a suckers. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like a what am I trying to think of here? Nice, I got both of them. Slipstream, that's what I was trying to think of. It's like, no, there's a word for what I'm trying to think of. Boom! First place. Okay. Yeah, so there's like a slipstream type of thing. And we can just click on next race. So that's fun. I actually had a little bit of a bug on this track. I hit the corner. Out of the way, dingus. Oh shit. Remember me talking about the if you hit the green things? Yeah, that's what that was. Damn, missed the boosts. It's certainly colorful, I'll give it that. Oh shit. So yeah, that's something you don't get in the time trials is slipstreams. No! Missed the power up. Right, just slipstream these guys, it'll be great. Damn. I'm just not doing well here. Out of the way. Out of the way, you dingus. Oh, let's get this guy. Oh, he's gonna, yeah. He got first. Or I should say she got first. Anyways, yeah, it seems like it just rolls us through the different maps there. Fun stuff. Again, we hit menu, we go all the way back to the beginning. So yeah, let's try an online race. Let's see how that goes. Probably not going to go well for me, but you never know. Actually, let's go back here. I'll change my shit. I don't like racing in big old clunker looking things. Just adds an extra feel of clunkiness to it. Yeah, this was neat. We'll try this one. Alright. Quick race. Let's play online. Oh, what's this? Oh, yep. It definitely is backwards. I guess I wonder if this is like a while you wait for a match. You can like practice your moves. Show me your moves. Maybe I should change my Steam name to Captain Falcon for this. Alright. Hey. Real people? I don't know if these are real people or not. Okay. Away. Sorry, I'm not being more talkative, guys. Oh, well played, well played. I'm just trying to focus on this, really. Doesn't seem to do aggregate first place, so it's just whoever's in the lead when you cross the line. Ah. No! Jerks! Zoom zooms. Yeah! Haha! First try! Yeah. Oh. They're all AI. So, by online race, you meant... not online race? Yeah. It felt good for beating real people. I did see a bunch of people on the forums complaining that like the AI was too difficult. And I don't know if I'm just, you know, used to playing this type of game or what. But, you know, they're not that difficult. They're just, you know, players. That's the thing. I could, you know, I could keep playing this. I mean, it's fun enough, but you guys have pretty much seen everything. Like, there's no achievements yet. I'd like to see some more functionality. I'd like to see, you know, maybe some more variety in the racetracks. You know, I don't necessarily want it to be like Mario Kart-esque slugfest with like power-ups and stuff like that. I mean, F-Zero did fine without it. Be nice if I could like name my character. It seems weird that like it says Winter Storm down there, but when they play the game, it's just like Becky. Like to see badges, gold, silver, you know, bronze, that sort of stuff. Yeah, custom race isn't any different than the time. There's literally no difference between time attack and custom race. I'm guessing except custom race doesn't put you on a leaderboard. in the game. I don't even know if it's like public leaderboard. So yeah, I mean, that's really all I've got. It's bare bones. It's fun-ish. You know, certainly worth it since it's free. Haha. So, with that, we'll call it good. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, you know, taking a look at the video. If you have suggestions of games for me to play, let me know. And I'll catch you all later.